The markets have turned a little weaker, now down by 626 points below fair value. You think this is because what we've heard out of Europe today?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that there's going to be a call for lockdowns, the likes of which we're seeing in Chicago. And I think that the lockdowns without the stimulus equals what we're seeing. And I think it's a shame because had there been stimulus, we would then be focusing on earnings. And the earnings are actually pretty darn good, even if it means that some are by cutbacks, but some are by good revenue growth. So it's almost impossible to avoid the European syndrome. If Merkel's talking about closing bars and restaurants, well, we're not going to do that here because we believe in a version of freedom that is not available anywhere else in the world. But the price to the freedom we have is exactly what Dr. Gottlieb's talking about. And that's the kind of thing where we do a stay in place voluntarily, which means that without being told or being paid to stay in place is going to continue to produce these numbers. It's very hard to buy a lot of stocks when you see these numbers. And it's a shame, too, because I think that with stimulus, we'd be very tempted to to own some of these stocks. But right now, I think everyone's just fearful.
Glenn Hutchins just said that he thinks a lame duck Congress will be forced to act and do something in terms of stimulus. You think that's the case, that we actually get something done before Inauguration Day?
Yeah, I think so. I think that there'll be a realization that it does matter in Washington about what's happening in the rest of the country. Right now, it doesn't. It's just theater. But I think that when you see 14 million people laid off in hospitality within the next month, it's certainly realistic to expect that something get done. I think we're going to return to the market where digitization still works and hygiene works and stay-at-home works. And you can probably buy those stocks tomorrow, not today. Today, it's just a full blast off of Europe, and people are trying to figure out health versus work. It may be voluntarily, because right now the statement out of Washington is it's up to the states. And so we've got a state like Wisconsin making its own decisions, and Texas making its own decisions, Florida making its own decisions. And I think we all recognize that the founding fathers actually discussed this and ruled against exactly what's happening. But then again, the Constitution's been kind of irrelevant for the last, 4 years.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.